Welcome back. I am Confrence on the News and Detail. Information Committee of the State Business Development Council held its press conference 2008 at the Ministry of Information in Naypyidaw on 7th September. It was attended by Chairman of Information Committee of the State Business Development Council, Minister for Information Brigadier General Zhou San, members of the Information Committee, Minister for Culture, Major General Kim Aung-mye, and Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, Mao-mye. Members of Information Committee, Deputy Minister for Labour, Brigadier General Dien Cheng-ao, Judge Advocate General, Major General So Mao, Director General of Myanmar Police Force, Brigadier General Kim Yi, Directors General and Managing Directors under the Ministry of Information and officials concerned, patron of Foreign Correspondents Club Ulatri and members, editors and journalists of local magazines and journals, and other invited guests. First, Chairman of Information Committee, Minister for Information, Brigadier General Zhou San, extended greetings. Next, Director General of Myanmar Police Force, Brigadier General Kim Yi, explained about the exposures and explosion at Sri Pida Township USD office on 1st July 2008. Brigadier General Kim Yi said, according to the investigation, we had noticed that the explosion was caused by a highly explosive hand grenade, and we had exposed that Communication Officer of Tendabin NOD, Yan Shui, and party participated in the conspiration. So, we searched for Yan Shui to be able to arrest and investigate him, and members of Myanmar Police Force seized Yan Shui, who disguised himself on the Strand Road in Zoji West Ward of Jiminai Township at 12:05 hour on 3rd August 2008. After a thorough investigation, we were able to expose that those who committed such conspiration were youth member Yan Shui of Tendabin NOD, Sozo Ang of Sri Pida NOD, and Yan Nangso of Lain Taya NOD did the sentry duty while they were planting the bombs. The exploration was mainly manipulated by FDB Jotet, and the explosives devices were brought into the nation by Sinai. His organization is under investigation. And Sinai and HRDP Nye handed over these explosives devices to Yan Shui. Among these four culprits, Yan Shui and Zozo Ang, who mainly committed the case, and Nye, who provided the explosive devices and cash assistance for the exploration, have been arrested. But Shen Nangso is still at large. Consequently, we will explain the brief account of Forum for Democracy in Burma, FDB, that is mainly participated in this case, jointly conspired by internal and external elements. FDB is really a terrorist group that is constantly striving for instability of the state in combination with internal and external elements. Besides, FDB is comprised with ABSDF, ABFSU FAC, WLB, GPNS, NDD, PDF, YCOWA, totaling 7 groups, as well as K9 of AAPP and J9 individual. In its statute, a 25-member policy leading committee was comprised as the highest authoritative group of FDB. A 9-member Secretariat Committee was also comprised with Secretary General Nai Aung of NDD and Deputy Secretary General Jote of PDF. The first conference of FDB was held from 2nd to 7th July 2008, and it laid down the strategy on organizing a mass struggle in the nation. At the same time, NCUB, that is one of the opposite groups, encouraged the tasks of FDB by forming a mass struggle committee comprising with the delegates of ABSDF, ABFSU, FAC, GBNS, BWU, and 1COWA and DD. FDB is fetching cash assistance by sending information of the state to some other countries, as well as it is cooperating with KNU for its military movement and NLGLA, FDB, DAB, and CUB for its political movement. Moreover, FDB permeated into NLD members, NLD resigned, and NLD youths, as well as the people, government staff, workers, peasants, students, and members of Sangha, and nurtured its hard cause with the assistance of Open Society Institute, OSI, and National Endowment of Democracy, NED. It is also teaching its hard cause or the ways to organize unrest and violence, topple the government, and injure the public by arranging its hard cause to attend the bomb explosion causes. Concerning with the bomb explosion conspired by NLD Yan Shui, he firstly observed the condition around Laintaya and Shuibida townships and searched the target to explode. Eventually, he decided to explode Shuibida Township USD office to create unrest and instability, as well as to tarnish the prestige of the government. He also accepted 150,000 jets as the advanced payment. On 16th June 2008, Sinha arrived at Nie's residence and appointed him to come to Hindra Street in Sanjiang Township at 2 p.m. on 30th June. So, on the appointed day, Nie and Yan Shui were walking on the street, and an unknown youth in his 20s handed over a black plastic bag containing the explosive devices under the arrangement of Sinha. Then, Yan Shui accepted it and went back to Shuibida Township to plant the bomb. NLD Yan Shui and group planted the bomb at Shuibida USD office through the backyard passage of Township Information and Public Relations Department office at 18:30 hours. Nie paid 150,000 jets in advance to Yan Shui and agreed to pay 1.35 million jets later. After the bomb explosion incident, Nie paid Yan Shui only 500,000 jets at 9 hours on 2nd July 2008. Under the guise of democracy and human rights, external anti-government organizations, including FDB, get international assistance and spend it on other ways of causing unrest, anti-government movement, and destructive acts. Such anti-government organizations are also exploiting the international assistance for their own interest, while orchestrating the internal hard cause to commit destructive acts. Actually, Nie of HRDP has to pay 1.5 million jets to Yan Shui, but instead paid only 1 million jets and kept 500,000 jets for his service to get in contact. Under the guise of politics, international assistance was granted and earned dollars for their self-interest. It is crystal clear that they are untrue and unreliable persons, even though they are shouting that they are selflessly sacrificing for democracy and human rights. Yan Shui, the native of Watia village in Tendabin Township of Yangon Division, is in charge of NLD Youth's communication. Since 2003, he, together with NLD members, attended Mesa-based FDB trainings such as political defiance, destruction, media, and public organization. From 2003 to 2005, he recruited new members and sent the new recruits to the trainings through the contact of Jimina NLD Youths in Charge 3, Chonle, and FDB Jote. In 2008, he got involved with HRDP Nie while making contacts with organizations on the other side of the nation and discussed the future plans. They were able to plant the bomb in Shuibida USD office through the contact of terrorist organizations. One of the accomplices, Sanzo Ang, is an active Shuibida NLD member who was elected as Youth Member 3 in 2002. According to his answers, he attended destruction course in Mesa via Nyawati through the contact of Yin Tui, NLD Youth Ishui Zenyo in March, September, and November 2006. Nie, the main culprit of destructive acts under the guise of human rights, served as the chair of Jiminai Township NLD and later resigned on 27 November 2004. In order to carry out destructive acts under the name of human rights, he formed HRDP with 12 members in ARE Division on 2nd February 2006, which coincides the 90th birthday of Zhongbyo NLD Chairman Wu Jing. HRDP Nie, the main culprit who handed over the bomb in person, was arrested at 18 hours on 8 August 2008.